request here, but earlier on you said it was an instruction.
Yeah, the instruction part, it's a wording when the commander tells you something, even he requests you or what, in the police language, that is an instruction.
So are we to then read where you say at paragraph 3 that you found the request strange, that it was you referring to I found the instruction strange?
Correct.
Okay. Can you tell us why you found it strange?
Yeah, firstly, for the reason why I have to go, what I have to do there, where he sent me the address, compared to this life-threatening operation that we are going to. A normal person, a reasonable person, let me put it like that, a reasonable person would have thought that no, the priority here is this life-threatening operation. Because by so doing, you are removing me there, you're removing others there, that team becomes weak now. Is no longer now according to the operational plan of that particular operation. So that is why now it didn't make sense to me. Thank you, Commissioner.
Warrant Officer, you say in paragraph 3 that part of the reason why you found it strange was because Brigadier Mokoena was aware that the TOMS team would be leaving for the Northwest. I think that aspect has been addressed by the commissioners, but are you saying that he was aware for the reasons that you stated earlier, that it would have been communicated to him either by your direct commander or within the WhatsApp group?
Indeed, Commissioners.
Then if we can go to paragraph 4 of your statement on page 2. This is where you expressed your frustration, which you had just indicated now, and you referred to the exercise of going to the address as an insignificant verification. Can you just tell us about that? Why do you characterize it as insignificant verification?
Yeah, Commissioners, to me, that area where the address is, we do have local police station there. And then if it was such an agency, because compared to me driving, because when I opened the GPS to that particular address, it was 60-something kilometers. And then I don't think that there is an area or a suburb where the police station is got a police station that is more than 20 kilometers away.
66 kilometers from where you were at home at Springs?
Yes.
66 kilometers to Sandton?
It's between 60 and 70.
Oh, Commissioner.
I stand to be corrected, Commissioner.
No.
Yeah.
My co-commissioner who will put to the witness stand says it's far, it's quite far. I'm kidding about putting him in the witness stand.
Okay.
And you also said something about it was traffic, that there was heavy traffic.
Yeah, on that particular time, the traffic was congested on the freeways.
Okay, you can continue with the insignificant verification.
And then...
Maybe before, Warrant of Sankosi, before you move off that paragraph 4, did you not say to Brigadier Mokoena that you are on a mission, you are going to an operation, and it has a time where you're supposed to meet on the other side at 7 p.m., and this will disrupt if you go to this sender's address, it will disrupt the operational plan. Did you not speak to him about that?
The only thing that I mentioned to him, because his initial wait when he called me, he said, are you able to talk? Yes, I'm able to talk. What are you doing? No, I'm just preparing for that ops of network. I said, oh, ish. But now, listen here, we've got this urgent situation. I have sent you a WhatsApp on the group. Check the group and then rush there. I have also sent other members that side.
So
So-
you did say to him
Correct.
that you are preparing for this operation in the
Correct.
Northwest? Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners. I was still at page 2, paragraph 4, where you were telling us why you considered it to be an insignificant verification.
Just
And you
perhaps before you move on, something related to what Commissioner Baloyi asked. You, under the conclusion in your statement, you criticize Captain Kruger for not having stood his ground and not done every and anything Brigadier Mokoena wanted him to do. But I don't quite understand why you would merely have mentioned that we have this operation in the Northwest. Couldn't you too have stood your ground and said, but Brigadier, there's a briefing at 7 p.m. There are colleagues who are already waiting for me in Pretoria. Why can't police who are close to this address, for example, Sentin Subs, go there? Why must it be us who are on this very important operation? Why must we go there? If you criticize Captain Kruger, should you not also be criticized on similar grounds, as they say, what's good for the goose, what is sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander?
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. No, the criticism from me to Captain Kruger is the delay, this time that we spent there at the address. It's not about going there. It's about the delay, the time that he is spent there. To me, I deem it was unnecessary.
But should you have gone in the first place? Should you not have stood your ground right at the beginning and said, why can't people who are closer there be the ones who go to this address? You have just told us now.
Correct.
That is exactly what ought to have been done. Why did you not raise that with Brigadier Mokoena?
On this one, when he mentioned that he has already sent other people that side, to me, I didn't have that much power now to challenge him on that particular time. Because once we go there, there's going to be someone that is going to be in charge from us. Because you might find that maybe it's just this mere impersonating police, only to find that there is someone that has been briefed more than what I have been briefed.
Thank you, Chair. Warrant Officer, then I think you've addressed the issue about the insignificance of the verification. At paragraph 5, you then speak about what happens after your call with Brigadier Mokoena. Can you tell us about that?
I then proceeded to that particular, because I was being directed by the navigation from my phone.
No, just prior to that, if you look at paragraph 5 of your statement on page 2, after you spoke to Brigadier Mokoena, you say that you received another call.
Oh. And then I received a call from Captain Kruger. Because remember there, Commissioners, I was supposed to go and pick up them, Captain Kruger and Constable Tukoveya from Pretoria North,
Good morning.
to go to Northwest. So he called me after I have communicated with Brigadier Mokoena. And then he told me that, hey, Brul, you need not to go to that location that I have given you. I have been diverted to go to Santini. I also confirmed with him there that, no, I have also been called to that particular address. Is that 137? He said, yes, it's 137. I said, no, it's the same address. He said, okay, we're going to meet there. He said he's going to open the group and then he's going to put the members that are involved.
Okay, and then also in paragraph 5, you say when you were done with that call, you then saw the WhatsApp from Brigadier Mokoena
Correct.
with the address.
Correct.
Do you still have that WhatsApp?
No, I no longer have.
Why is that?
The reason is the state phone that I was using, it was renewed. I was given another new phone, so I had to take the SIM card and put it on the new phone.
Okay, and then at paragraph 7, you deal with what you did after you received that WhatsApp message from Brigadier Mokoena. You say you were added to a WhatsApp group, and then what did you do?
I kept on driving, and then while driving, and then the Brigadier Mokoena kept on calling, and then, how far are you? So I was only giving him what the GPS is telling me, how far I am.
And how often would you say that he was calling you while you were making your way to the address?
It was several times, more than twice.
In a space of a half an hour,
10 minutes,
he was calling every 10 to 15 minutes?
yes.
Okay. And you say that this irritated you, why?
Yeah, for the same reason that I've already placed on record, that if this thing was so much urgent, it could have been handled in another manner by achieving the very same results of the local police station.
Okay, you also say in your statement that you were frustrated because when you were using the navigation system.
Yes, and then when you receive the call now, you have to stop the navigation, meaning that you have also to stop the car, because you will find that the navigation is set you in certain distance, you must turn left. While you are busy driving, you might miss that particular road. You have to stop and speak to him.
And then at page 3, still paragraph 7, you can go to page 3, at the top of page 3, you say that during one of the calls, you complained to the brigadier about the traffic. What did he say to you?
Yeah, he said I must try to push.
What did you understand by that?
So meaning that you must switch on your siren now, blue lights now, so that the motorist is going to give way.
You also
Meaning
said...
that, basically you must drive recklessly now.
And did you put on your blue lights?
I didn't, commissioners.
How did you drive recklessly? What did you do?
No, I didn't. I just drive as the cars are following the cars.
Okay.
I didn't deem to be necessary for me.
You didn't drive on the yellow line?
No, I didn't.
Thank you.
So you did have a blue light?
I do have.
Okay. And you decided not to use it?
Not to use it.
You also say that at some point you shared your location in the group. Why did you do that?
To avoid these constant calls.
Okay, if I can ask you to go to section 3 of the file, there should be a label that says BK3.
Section 3, is it front, back?
Yours is section 4, so 3 would be forward. And if you look at the labels, there should be a label that says BK3.
BK4, BK5.
Somebody will assist you now.
Mr. Lube, you say BK?
BK3 from section 3, yes.
Okay. in the last previous five.
Annexes to Captain Kruger's statement. Do you have it, Warrant
Yes, I
Officer?
do.
Okay, can you go to page 10, the big number 10 on there? Do you have it?
Yes, I do.
There's a message there from W-O Malume TOM. Do you know who that person is?
That's me, Commissioners.
Okay, and at this point at 17:06, you're sending a message that you are 8 kilometers to the location, and then there's a live location.
That's correct.
Now, if we go back to your statement at page 3, at paragraph 8, do you recall who were the participants in that WhatsApp chat group that we just saw now?
It was myself, Captain Kruger, Constable Tikoveya, Brigadier Mkwena, Captain Sijane, and Chief George from Gauteng Traffic.
And you say in paragraph 9 of your statement that there were various exchanges of messages, and at some point you saw a message from Chief George. What did that message say?
May I read it?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Paragraph 9.
Okay. It's a legitimate SAPS operation conducted by a counterintelligence task team appointed by General Kumalo, with Lieutenant Kumalo in charge.
If I can ask you to go back to BK3, and if you can go to page 9. There's a message there by Chief George Traffic. Do you see it?
Yes, I do.
That's the message you're referring to.
Correct, Commissioners.
Okay. Now, earlier, there's also a message, a forwarded message on page 8, if you go to page 8, from Captain Kruger, which also refers to it being a legitimate police operation, but you don't mention that in your statement. Is there a reason for that? You only mention the message that comes later from Chief George. Do you recall that that Captain Kruger had also sent a message that it was a legitimate operation?
Oh, no, I didn't take note of it. I only take note of this one of Chief George, because there was an interesting question there that came after that from Captain Sijane.
What was the interesting question?
Do we stand down?
Okay, it's still on page 9. Do you see that message there from Captain Sijani?
Yes, yes.
Can you just read it into the record?
Okay, it shows a sign. I'm not
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Oh. And should we stand down? That's why I got interested now. I even park on the side of the road.
Why did you park on the side of the road?
I was waiting for an answer now. This answer, I was going to be the beneficiary of it.
And who were you expecting an answer from?
From the brigadier,
Why from the brigadier?
because here is a message is on, because brigadier is on the group. So when the brigadier is on the group, meaning that he's in charge of this group. So we are on this group because on his instructions.
So you were waiting for a response from Brigadier Mokoena to Captain Sijani's message to say whether you must stand down or not.
Yes, it's gonna depend. It's either Brigadier communicate with Captain Kruger, because I don't know what they were talking about behind the scene. And then one of them could have give us an answer there.
Okay, so then Captain Kruger responds a minute later, still on way to confirm, Capt. So he's responding to Captain Sijani. What did you understand by that message from Captain Kruger?
Meaning that we're still going there.
Did you understand that to be an instruction from him that you must still go there?
Yes, because why I will say that, besides this WhatsApp group, there were communications on the radio that we were communicating amongst ourselves. The two-way radio.
Is that the Halo radio?
The Hello Radio, that's correct.
Okay. There's a reference to that in the group where Captain Kruger says Halo radio's on. Is that what you're referring to?
That's correct, Commissioners.
Okay. And I think that is on page 7. Can you go to page 7?
That's correct. Hello Radio's on. Meaning that this is an instruction that everyone that is responding there, you must switch on the radio.
And these are not just people that are in the WhatsApp group. If somebody else had received the instruction, perhaps, would they also be able to hear that? Or is it only for participants in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, each and every member of our office, he got this radio. It's a portable radio where we speak. Even if you are in Cape Town, we can communicate, me and you.
Okay, so there was communication going on outside of the WhatsApp group and the phone calls.
Correct.
And did Brigadier Mokoena also have a Halo radio?
But on that one, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because previously we used to be with him on the field. He used to have one, but now he's no longer on the field. I don't know if he's still on that one.
Okay, so if we can then go back to page 9 where you, with Captain Kruger's message that says, still on way to confirm, Capt, you understood that to then be that you must still continue to go there?
Yes, because on the radio, prior to this or after this message, we were saying that, and then whoever comes first now, meaning that we have to stop somewhere so that we can get a briefing, exactly briefing, what there has to be exactly done there. That is what we were communicating there over the radio.
Can you just explain that, clarify that a bit more?
Like when we approach the scene, we don't approach the scene blindly. You don't just drive there and then now you say I have arrived, because that's how you're going to pick up problems. Because you might arrive there and then hear the bullet, now they are mooring you. Excuse the language, I'm just trying to...
I thought we had this conversation, Warrant Officer.
Yeah, so,
You're betraying me now.
so basically, you don't approach it blindly. There must be a strategic to approach that particular...
So there was an expectation from your side that at some point there would be a briefing before everyone arrives at that address.
Yes, correct. Because I even remember mentioning on this radio that the time that we have spent on the road, and then there is still saying that there are people in the house. There is no criminal who can spend that particular time at the address. The criminal just come and do, and then he goes.
Okay, so your point is you get the instruction at around 4 o'clock. By 5 o'clock, when you're sending your location, there's still an instruction to go to that address, and if it's criminals, you can't see why they would still be there for that long.
Correct, Commissioners.
And are these discussions that you're having on the Halo radio, is this just what you're thinking at the time?
Well, everyone who's thinking something, he was coughing out from Halo Radio. Why can't we do this? Why can't we do this? We're sharing ideas.
Warrant Officer, is there a record of these radio discussions? Is there somewhere where your discussions on the Halo radio ordinarily are preserved?
No, I don't think so. Let me not just commit myself there, commissioners, because that Hello radio is not the police radio, actually. It's not a police-issued radio. Those Hello radio are it's the private companies that they are assisting us with them. How and where on that one,
You don't know.
I will never know.
All right.
Oh.
Thank you, Chair. I see that it's time for tea, or am I a minute early? Should I? I heard that. Thank you, Chair.
Let's see what we can. Yeah. Okay. Let's adjourn and resume at 11:15.
Nothing. Sure, I would do honestly.